Hello, and welcome back to some more of the King's Chronicles. I'm definitely not recording this like when this video is already supposed to be up, but it's fine. It's not like I have to stream in like an hour and I'm just recording now. No. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Alright, so we're trying to figure out what to do because we chose the loyalist side. I think loyalist is the right word. What do we want to do first? Miasma sounds interesting. Some soldiers are contracting a strange disease. Large blisters appear on their limbs and most of them die shortly after. Do we quarantine the infected soldiers? Yes. The affected soldiers are quarantined inside a delimited area outside of the city. Slowly, the area becomes busier as more and more people join them. Most of the infected die after a couple days, but some manage to recover. Most importantly, we keep the disease from spreading uncontrollably. Let's go! More points for us, the loyalists! Woo woo! This sounds interesting. After a night spent securing the librarian chancellor brings to our attention a strange paper with the lines of different colors and thickness. At first look, it seems like a simple sketch, but the fact that it was stored in the library could mean something. Do we study the paper? Yes. The blue grape juice keeps sparking conversation about the nature of the paper. Our researchers come to the conclusion that it's part of an encrypted map that describes all underground connections between the castle and different parts of Libra. Now we wonder where the missing part is. Alright, we're doing good, Let's go! Okay. The troops, reunited in the courtyard in front of the High Commander, are visibly nervous due to imminent attacks. Moreover, the generals are concerned that fake news could start spreading through the troops. Do we take the time to reassure the troops? Oh, also this is a review key. Thank you for the devs for sending me the key. Alright, do we take the time to reassure... Wait. Visibly nervous due to imminent attacks. Yeah, we'll reassure them. Troops feel invigorated by the speech of the High Commander, and the war cry echoes across the courtyard. The troops are ready for battle. Let's go. We're winning this. Easy. There's turmoil inside the castle. Traitors could be hidden among us and we wouldn't even notice. Some suggest we should defend strategic points of the castle, but this could split our forces. Do we send a team to defend the royal treasure? Oh, definitely. We quietly send a part of the royal guard to surveil the royal treasure room from the inside, to lure the enemy out. The decision pays off. Encouraged by the lack of visible surveillance, a group of masked thieves make its way inside the room. The royal guard is there to welcome them. Let's go! Easy clap! Okay, we got this. Several trade guilds, worried about the impact of the rebellion on their business, have declared they will stop all trade with Libra unless we send an army to secure a safe trade route. Doing nothing can mean trouble if the battle carries on too long, but we need all our forces in Libra. No, don't worry about the trade route right now, I think. It's not the time to think about merchants and trade routes. Think we have the resources to endure the battle even without supplies of primary goods. All of our troops need to stay in Libra. The war has just begun. Alright. Phase 2. Okay. Ooh, things are on fire. We'll guess. There's smoke coming from the southeast tower. Soldiers in the area reported that the fire is under control for the time being, but the risk of it spreading to other parts of the castle is high. The royal guard suggests we use everything we have to extinguish it, but water is a precious resource, especially if we'll be facing a siege. We use water to extinguish it? No, we can't. It's too risky this early in. We take a calculated risk and isolate the tower from the rest of the castle. Eventually the fire stops and the castle's tower is destroyed. We didn't waste a single drop of water. That feels like a good answer. Alright. The Black Dawn is leading an attack on the front gates. Sooner or later they will breach them, but right now the High Commander suggests we focus on the exposed unit that currently is maneuvering the battering ram. The strategists want us to use the archers to protect our soldiers instead. Do we destroy the battering ram? The battering ram is so dangerous. We need to destroy it. We have to defend the front gates. The High Commander orders most of the troops to focus on the battering ram. After a ferocious battle, the unit is annihilated, but more and more attackers keep coming at us. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. That's the first bad decision we made. Enko mercenaries are marching from the north. The Red Iron Infantry is our strongest unit, but the Engali are some fearsome warriors. Oh no. Can we move the Red Iron Infantry to the front of our formation? We have to protect ourselves. The Engali are the toughest warriors on 2 continents. Containing them is our top priority. Moving the Red Iron Infantry to the front dramatically boosts our confidence. Our opponents are caught off guard as our Red Iron armor is able to withstand their attacks wonderfully. Let's go! The enemy is trying to climb the walls. They're using weird ladders that are built like tunnels, offering protection from every side. Some of our soldiers are looking for barrels to throw down the walls. Do we try this method? Why not? Without machicolations, we can't pour liquid on the attacker, so we try dropping barrels. Unfortunately, their ingenious ladders protect the backs of the assailants and the barrels roll down without causing damage. One by one, the traitors reach the top of the walls. We couldn't do anything about that. Okay. A masked intruder was spotted near the northeast tower and is currently hiding somewhere. The Royal Marshal, the Vice Commander, and the Chamberlain are in a room nearby, planning our next moves around the table of war. Can we increase the security in the room? Yes. We'll place one of our guards inside the room as we won't play hide and seek with the intruder. We'll wait for him to show up. And he does. Disoriented by the large number of soldiers, the intruder manages to cripple 2 guards and aim for the Chamberlain. But the other guards immobilize him before he can do any damage. In the blink of an eye, the intruder's head rolls on the floor. Let's go. Alright. The engineer sent by Suwey offers us some strange-looking bows with metal reinforcements, capable of shooting at really long range. They say that only their engineers are capable of using the weapons, as it requires long and complicated training. The commander urges them to give the bow to his unit. No, let's let the people who know how to use it use it. The engineers are placed on the highest towers ready to shoot. As the battle starts, it pays off. Most of the enemies can't reach the ditch, and even if they are lucky enough to reach the walls, the arrows strike them, leaving just lifeless bodies. Let's go. Easy. Phase 3. We're winning easy. We got this. Guards patrolling the towers have spotted a rope hanging out of the library's window. The secrets of our kingdom could be at risk, but it could also be a trap. Do we send someone to defend the library? Yes. The royal guards stormed into the library, which the librarian chancellor refused to abandon despite the dangerous situation. One guard, looking out the window, spots a masked man climbing a rope. The guard immediately takes aim with his crossbow and shoots. The bolt hits the intruder in his shoulder, making him lose his grip on the rope. Easy. So you just gotta play it safe. Medical red iron tools are proving to be essential to save injured people, especially civilians. But under the relentless attacks of the enemy, it is more important than ever to focus on treating our soldiers on the battlefield. Do we stop using red iron tools to treat injured civilians? No! You take care of the civilians. We will not overlook our citizens, even if it means having fewer resources to treat our soldiers. There will be fewer soldiers who recover and head back into battle, but in the eyes of Mother we will be forgiven. Oh, it's bad. But, like, you gotta take care of your civilians, too. The noble families of Libra demand that we retrieve the bodies of their loved ones from the battlefield. Recognizing the body shouldn't be a problem, but it's still risky. Do we organize our retrieval bodies? No. Not yet, we can do it later. It's too complicated and time consuming. Instead, we decide to simply retrieve their embroidered names from the uniforms of our comrades. The families do not fully appreciate the gesture. Really? Whatever. The fighting in the streets of Libra does not stop even for a day. The people who did not leave the city are hiding in their houses or in abandoned buildings, but we're starting to run out of food and water. Do we retrieve the red cacti from the outskirts? Yeah, we need to. Red cacti can help save many lives. They're simple to cook, nutritious, and rehydrate the body. Even if it's dangerous to venture in the outskirts, we cannot abandon our people. A team is tasked to retrieve the red cacti from the warehouse. Many do not come back from this deadly mission, but the heroes who survive manage to retrieve enough cacti to last for a week. Let's go! Farmers from Coden proudly show us a cart full of modified muck and offer to let those soldiers bathe their swords in it. The Nkali platoon, even reluctantly, has already emerged their weapons. The smell is unbearable and the whole situation is unreal, but surely they have their motives. Do we accept the offer? Who's doing this again? Farmers from Coden. I don't know who all of them are. We'll do it. We bathe our swords. On the battlefield, the smell is overwhelming and gets worse when the monk meets blood. But then everything is clear. For every strike our troop inflicts, we know that a wound is infected. Okay, solid. Priestesses from the Order of Spiritual Enlightenment of Bloodin want to be treated as soldiers and sent to the battlefield. They say they can fight and give spiritual comfort to the souls of the fighters. Yeah, why not? Go for it. We need everyone who's willing to fight. We must respect the decisions of our allies. The priestesses' services are given to every soldier in need, and soon some of the volunteers are found dead or gone missing in battle. The priestesses' sacrifice and work won't be forgotten. Really? Whatever. The battle is over. We won. Easy. All threats against the loyal council members are disarmed by the heroic acts of trusty individuals. These events could not have been possible without the wise rule of an enlightened council. There lies the true strength of Ankist, and so it continues to be even in this time of greatest need, as the strongest houses stand together to stem the tide of chaos swept through the kingdom and fend off the betraying forces. The loyalty of the people has ultimately overwhelmed the Black Dawn's attempt to bring disruption and chaos into the ranks of the kingdom, to divide and conquer the defense forces. Despite the disarray of city guards and the army, paralyzed by the severed communications and weakened by the defection of many traitors and the murder of numerous strategic figures, the guards of the loyal houses remain relatively unscathed. The loyalist forces, coordinated by the honorable houses, began marching through the streets of Libra in an attempt to restore a semblance of order. Any conspirator, master or not, that is found by the defense forces of the kingdom is executed on the spot. Rule of the Unquenchable. The chaotic and scattered elements of the Black Dawn were not prepared to face an organized resistance. Under your guidance, the loyalists among the guards and soldiers found a safe place to rally and strike back at the masked shadows. We did it. The firm leadership and quick decision-making made the difference between victory and defeat. The Alliance unanimously recognizes your house as the new ruler of the kingdom, and your royal lineage will reign for generations to come. The council itself has been purged of those who sought to undermine its authority. It is now more harmonious than ever, as even those who were once harsh antagonists were brought closer together by the common strive for survival. A new era is about to begin, known by later historians as the Rule of the Unquenchable. Hey, let's go. Let me turn this down a bit. We beat the game, guys. Let's go. I don't know what we're gonna play after this, actually. No idea. This was a really fun one, though. I really enjoyed it. It was a really unique game, but I really liked how the stories moved and stuff, and the fact that, like, every person who plays it is gonna get a different story, which is really cool. I really like what I got. I mean, not everything was perfect, but if it was all perfect, I feel like that would be more weird. You know, no one's gonna always make all the perfect decisions. Plus, you know, like, it's really hard to predict exactly what will happen in each situation as well, but I think we did good. The story was really cool on this, actually. I really liked it. I hope another game like this is made, you know? Or like that these people make another game, because I really enjoyed this. I also hope it did well, you know? Like, I don't know how many sales they got or anything. Like, I know I didn't really see much of it when it was released. Oh, they only have 53 reviews on Steam? They deserve so much more. Alright. I love it. I wish it got more reviews and stuff, though. It's only a $15 game. That seems very reasonable. And, like, right now it's on sale for 12 bucks, so definitely reasonable. I had a good time with this one. It was good. I liked seeing, like, what all my decisions ended up doing and everything, you know? I hope they made enough off this game to be able to make more, though, because it was a really fun time. You know? Because this is, like, Big Trouble's only game that they've made, so I hope it went well for them. You know? But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna cover next, mostly because, like, you know, the next video starting the next series is gonna be on Tuesday. Right now it's Friday. I'm literally recording this day of. And I'm not sure. It really depends what I end up covering today and tomorrow on stream, and then Monday as well, to figure out what I'm gonna do on here. So I have to figure that out. So many figuring things out, you know. I'm making good progress through my review keys, though, which feels really good because I've had this massive list for a long time, so I do kind of like focusing on more story games here on YouTube and then doing, like, longer games on Twitch. You know? That's my personal preference there. Also, I apologize, I'm a little sniffly today. I don't know why. It just happens sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this series. I'll see you guys in the next series. Let me know what you thought of it. What you thought of all my choices throughout the game. Yeah, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to me here on YouTube, and go follow me over on Twitch. I stream there 4 days a week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next series.